Hello, guys. Sorry about the delay in between videos. It's been at least over a month since our last video. Like I said, though, in the last episode, it was because of the mix of the franchise glitches that were happening, i.e., there's no scouting, and then you couldn't actually change your lineup around when an injured player happened. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Um, sorry, where was I? Yes, so sorry, yes. They had the glitch where you couldn't change the lineups after an injured player happened. So we are back though, I promise. As well, just on a side note, personal side note, I also got engaged. So I've been planning a wedding a lot since then. Um, but I'm ready. I'm ready to be back. I forget what we're looking at, but this team looks decent. We could use an upgrade though to our top four. I mean, we got a good first line, but then these two are just average. As well, I want to let you guys know I'll be making another YouTube channel coming soon. I'm just going to be talking about sports. I'll cover anything between hockey, baseball, football, basketball, all that good stuff. So I'll let you guys know when that is up, and I'll post a link to that. But let's get started underway. We need to make up some time here. So last episode with the Winnipeg Jets, we got Anthony Mantha, as you guys probably saw there, and we talked about trading Patrick Laine, but we're going to see what happens, okay? So we'll get the simulating going on here. Not a good start to the season, 0-2-1. And Connor Hellebuyck goes the broken collarbone. Perfect start. So Eric Comrie and Burden's going to be our goaltender. Mikel. Not a good start to the season. So the big thing, though, like I said, we need to try and find a better top four defenseman, and we need to get a better second line center because I do not want to extend Stastny past this season. I've also been looking or experimenting with this the coach chemistry since our last episode, and I'm watching some YouTubers. So I think I got a gist of what we're doing here. Mantha doesn't feel. I'm gonna try and persuade him. Remember, we got in Mantha for cheap, and he could just be a rental for 1 year. But with the start we're going with, we might have to fire the coach right away. If we don't get to 500 by mid-November, we're going to fire the coach already because we're off to a great start. Okay, never mind. Blake Wheeler is already talking. Blake, I have to agree. This team is garbage. Yes, I think the head coaching needs to change. I think our players are great, don't get me wrong. But it's something with the coach that is preventing us from winning. So we're going to stop it there. Anthony Mantha got his ice time again. I know. Okay, he's got extra minute from last time. And he's a team player, so he'll agree with us all the time. So we'll get that. Okay, so we're going to fire the coach. 4-8-2 to start the season. Not the greatest. Patrick Laine was 17 points in 14 games, so good start. So let's just take a look at what Victor Hextall was all about. He's a good 69 chemistry, but I'm going to let him go. So we're going to promote the associate coach as interim head coach for the time being. See how much that affects our chemistry. It changes a lot of it up. So we're going to have to find a coach that can change that. We're going to leave that for the time being, but we're going to try and find a coach. And Hexall is the only guy available. 69, 56, 59. Oh, Daniel LeBeau actually fits it. He's only listed as an associate, but he has 70% chemistry. Chemistry. So we're going to sign him and see what he can do for 2 years. Because if it's 70 and we can get some +5s going, maybe that could change it up. I also turned off Fog of War, guys, just on the other side, just so we could easily see stuff. And he's going to sign with us, so let's see how that affects our lines. So that stays the same down there. That doesn't do much. Check. Laine doesn't fit. So Laine doesn't fit now. He fits better on the second. Let's go with that actually. Lining on the second with Wheeler and Stad, that's a +5. Then Connor, Scheifele, and Ehlers, Perreault, Roslovic, Mantha, Appleton, Lowry, Koch. And all our defense has pluses now, which is great. Just trying to see, is there anybody that fits the first line? Blake Wheeler does. But that doesn't do much for us. Roslovic can. Mantha can. But he doesn't really do much there. And then let's check these guys. Appleton fits, so if we need to move anybody around, Appleton can. Okay, so I think we have a better coach now. Sure, we sacrificed the +5 or the +3 on line 1, but we now have a +5, and line A now plays at a 92. Stoughton's at like an 88 now, so I mean it's a big upgrade for us there. Let's see if that could change around our fortunes. Niku, no. Let's see how the new coach does. And we get a loss to start off with. This is great. Another loss, perfect. Yeah. Thanks, Scout. A win. Roslovic for 2/3, no. Perreault gone with injured ribs. That's great. I highly doubt it. I don't want to say it's because Hellebuck's not here. But I think Hellebuck could also be a big help for us if we at all try to make a playoff run after. Julius Honka, that is interesting. He does develop well when I've seen him. He fits it all, so you know what, we're going to claim him. Julius Honka is now a member of the Winnipeg Jets. Mantha, don't worry about it, buddy. See, he's easy. You know what? Mantha's too easy to convince. It's perfect. 7-12. Well, we're not last place. We're tied for last place, but what can you do, right? Matthew Perreault is back. Just want to see. He made it up here, right? No, he's not here. We'll leave Honka in the minors for now, just so he can develop a little bit, because he has a minor top 2 that's where his role is. So we'll see if that can help. Hellebuck's back. Maybe that can help us with it, because I mean 77 and 80 riding right now. I'm pretty sure a 90 overall goaltender would help. Big Ben Harper, no, thank you. Hellebuck gone until January now. I kind of figured that. Pullman, you're out. Morrissey, you're back in. That +3 though is perfect right there. So like an 89, 87 is not the best, but it's also pretty good with the chemistry. And if we were to somehow bump it up to +5, that'd be even better. Skylar McKenzie, Derek Forbert out. I would like to make it clear, in case I didn't last episode, Josh Morrissey is our guy. I think will be our defenseman. We're going to build around on the defense. Forbert's back. And Pullman will slot up there. I want to build on the defense. I want to build it around Morrissey, unless, like, for example, this year we just falter and get nothing and get a top defenseman. But I think going forward, Morrissey can be our guy. Dylan DeMello out now. Yeah, I know we're getting scored on way too often. I'm going to convince you too. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. No problem. So I'm going to include the trade deadline in this video, guys. I just don't know what we want to label as, like we want to label as a seller or not. I think we have a great team. I don't see why we should be sellers. But I also could see that we could just label ourselves as conservative. And then there's also one thing I want to address when it comes to forwards. I love Ehlers, but I think we can get someone better for that first line. Like a Patrick Laine. Jack Roslovic for Ethan Bear. If it wasn't for Roslovic, I would have taken that. Niku, no thank you. Ethan Bear, I think, would be great for defense. Dylan DeMello is back. And when we pause for a second, we will be, once the sim is up for January. I want to take a look at everything. And my God, we're a terrible team. Brandon Davidson, no. So, entering 2021. 14, 21, and 4. Good for tied for last in the division with 32 points. We are literally the worst team in the league. Cool. Cool. Take a look at the points. I don't think we need to blow the team up right away. Because, I mean, two of our top 5 players are within 39 point per game. Anything surprising? Not really. What about when it comes to AHL? Is Honka playing it? Or is he still scratched, which might be a problem? Oh, he's played 8 games with 3 points. Not the greatest. And Manitoba is struggling as well. So we're going to shake it up just a bit. We're going to call Honka up. I want to see what he can do for that defense. So Honka's a 77. We're going to call him up and see what I can do. I'm probably going to put him on the third line, replace like DeMello or something. Okay, he's not there. I forgot to pull Poolman. +1. We'll leave it for now. Honka, I think, is a great addition. So we'll see. Okay. I think when we're leaning towards the trade deadline, we're going to lean towards a conservative seller. Just because, like I said, this team is not bad. Like, on paper, this is a great team. It's the fact that, for some reason, I apologize if you guys actually heard that from my laptop, but it's a great team, don't get me wrong. I just think one factor, we did not have great goaltending this year so far. Hellebuck's played 4 games because he got hurt. And that is a big factor, considering he is a Vezina winning goaltender. DeMello will probably just slide in there for him, so we'll leave that. We're 5 games away from 500. We're 9 points out of a playoff spot. So conservative sell, unless something crazy happens or we go on a huge winning streak, we'll probably be listed as just a complete conservative seller. We could sell off guys like Stastny and Mantha. Just get something back for them. Especially Stastny, because if you looked earlier, he was listed. Here, I'll just show you actually now that we're here. He's got 38 points in 47 games, so it's not bad. Mantha as well, 21 points, 47 games. We could still get something for that. Nick Seeler, no. I'd just like to get Hellebuck back. That'd be the best acquisition we can do. Hellebuck has returned. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt again. So Burden's going to go down. He probably had a great time up here. I probably will pause it one more time, though, before the trade deadline, just see if there's any other, signings that need to be done just for our team. I'm sorry for the way I'm playing out there. It's no problem. Everybody's convincing. It's perfect. Oh. Well, sorry, Ehlers. It's not my fault. But you got to work on that yourself. Oh, Mantha, you're probably getting traded. And you knew this was going to happen when you came here. So don't complain. Shootout loss, a win. That's good. Hellebuck's in net, I think. Hellebuck's down for a couple days with a pulled groin. So, I mean, speaking from Hellebuck's perspective, I'm pretty sure he's annoyed. Coming off a Vezina winning season, and he barely has played a game. Which we may just need to keep an eye on with the, his morale, because it could dip and his overall could drop, which might be a problem. Hellebuck's return. I wish there was a way, it probably is with the auto-rotating goalies, but just for him to sit on the bench for a game. Like how I have it here with Comrie starting. I wish it could just stay like that for a game. Because I know what's going to happen. He's going to pull it again. Nope, so far so good. Miku for Bear, no. Bear's an interesting target. We may have to look at Ethan Bear. We're slowly getting wins, but it's a little too late. Too late, I think, to get anything. But I mean, a win's a win, right? We'll take anything, but we're a long way out of playoff spot, I think. Defense is getting hurt. And I feel like it's the Hellebuck effect. So I just want to stop it just so I can see. But so we're at 60 points. Playoff team's at 60. So we're only 5 points out. We're not the worst spot, but it could be better. So Patty Laine needs a contract. I think we're going to sign him. 55 points, 61 games. We'll extend him for 4 years. That's a nice deal. I think he deserves it. Mantha we won't talk about yet. Pionk, I'll give him the deal. I think he has room to grow. Stastny, we said we won't extend. Roslovic, that's a perfect contract. Lowry wants to perfect. So Forbert, Kopp, Stastny, and Mantha will talk about contracts. Niku needs a contract. So, I mean, I'm giving money away, but, I mean, it's money that I think is well spent. So, pending how this game goes against Arizona, I just want to see what teams are at. So, 65 points is still roughly where we need to be. Adam Lowry signs, Niku signs, Laine signs, Roslovic signs, Pionk signs, Honka signs. Perfect. So we're going to actually... it's so hard. If I keep... I haven't never tried this, but if I keep current trade block, I don't have the players I want on there. We're going to be a conservative buyer. Yeah, we're going to be a buyer because I can still make the playoffs. And trading off Stastny and Mantha can still get us good players. So Ryan Ellis, no. Taves, no. Binnington, Strome, Subban, Hoffman, Ekholm, Tatar, and Hjalmarsson are the big names. Ellis would be great. Let's take a look at our trading block. Just so Stastny's on there, which is perfect. Perreault's on there, perfect. DeMello is fine, but I'm going to take him off in favor of Mantha and Tucker Poolman, whatever his name is. Oh, we have a trade, actually. We're going to read the trade quickly. Florida trades a first and risks Brindbinsky to the Rangers exchange for Ryan Strome and Jack Johnson. So Strome would have been perfect for us, actually. But, unfortunately, we lose out on that one. I want to just include that I want picks. I like first-round picks. And we're sitting at 17 minutes right now, guys, but who cares? This trade deadline thing is probably the funnest thing in the world to do. So why don't we take a look and see what we can get for... Where is he? Paul Stastny. Oh, trade alert. I'm missing the trades. Oh, no. Trade Binnington to Carolina for a third, Honka, and another third. Interesting. Binnington gone from the Blues. So Stastny, as you were, sorry. You can go to Buffalo for a second. No. Trying to get a center back. Prospects. Like, these are good centers, but they're prospects. I want a roster player back. So why don't we take a look here. Derek Stepan. But he doesn't fit. He's only power play lines. Oh, Buffalo makes a trade. Here we go. A first and a sixth to Columbus for Cam Atkinson and David Savard. That is a good deal for Buffalo. Okay. Strome would be great, but it's not what I'm looking for. And if Taves was not an expensive contract and he fit something, bring him home to Winnipeg. But we're not going to. Granlund? Is that? Yes, Mikkel. Doesn't fit our lines. Oh, the Rangers make a trade. Trade Chris Kreider and a third to Anaheim for a second, a third, and a prospect. So Chris Kreider, we'll take a look at the Rangers later, but they're blowing up their team a bit, which is interesting. I mean, they are technically a rebuilding team, but they got a lot of good assets. Philip Deneau would actually be a great bottom six, though. He would be an interesting target for a Montreal squad, actually. Oh, no. You're not giving me a roster player back, and you have tons of centers. We're going back to Montreal. What are you looking at? So you are definitely out of there. Philip Deneau strikes me, but it's the bottom six that I don't like for chemistry. What about Roslovic? Does he have... He won't play as well in the second. Dano would have been great. A lot of players there. Nashville blowing the team up. Oh, Columbus. Trading Mikko Koivu and Nick Foligno to the Ducks in exchange for Tracy a fourth. Interesting. So again, another team blowing it up. Pajot, former Ottawa Senator. Not worth it. Anisimov, Tierney, no. Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk's a low risk, high reward though. Bottom six though. Does not work. Nothing. Bozak? No. It'd be hard to make any moves, like I said. That one trade is so tempting for Dano. And you know what? Let's just take a risk at it. You know what? It's a one-year deal. It's not like I'm risking so much for nothing. They don't want Stasny. Well, too bad. They'd be able to leak salary cap by like nothing. So we could get a roster player for that. Josh Anderson, yes. No, thank you. Oh, here we go. We're gonna read that trade and do this at the same time. Pittsburgh trades Joseph II and a third to New Jersey for, I don't care why you showed me the song, for Ryan Murray, Yoki Nordstrom, and Dmitry Kulikov. Good trade right there for Pittsburgh. Joel Armia does not fit what we want. Arturi Lehkonen. He could fit as serviceable. Joel Armia, we can just use him as trade bait. Oh, now we work. Now it works because that works. Montreal trades Tatar and Armia. Oh, okay, so they just made up some. They made some up because they know a deal's coming here. Okay, would you do 1-for-1? No. So I have to give up something else. I don't want to give up too many versatile. Can I just throw in like that? Perfect. So welcome to the team, Philip Dano. Okay, Vancouver makes a trade. This is a busy free agency. A first in Bridgewater to the Kings for Frolik, Chara, and Cece. Yikes. The one thing I don't like about this other thing that's going on in franchise where some players have too much trade value. Mantha struggles to get anything. So we're going to have to take a look at guys for that third line. Brett Ritchie. Marian Hossa. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Another trade alert. Carolina trades a second and a fourth to the Coyotes in exchange for a third, Demers, and Ritchie. So can't get Ritchie now. Niederreiter's so low. Why? 2 years left. I'm not going to take it, but that's interesting. Shaw, no. Henry, no. Cliff Poo. Bjorkstrand, no. Doesn't fit what we want. Oh, here we go. The Islanders trade Pulak and third to the Stars in exchange for a first. Wow, okay. Bobby Ryan. Good work, but is not going to work for us. Not much here. We might be out of luck here, guys. Grabner. He fits it. We can always circle back to that deal. Just trying to find a guy that fits perfectly. Oh, here we go. Colorado trades a first of 2 firsts and Dickinson to the Blackhawks for Dylan Strome. So Dylan Strome traded within the division makes no sense to me, but it's a thing. Just trying to see. There's nothing like how Josh was saying. Nope. I wish there was a way in franchise if we could like just search by what we need. Forward check, no. Okay, we got another trade here. Trades coming in, like I said, left, right, and center. A first in Janssen to the Predators for Ekholm, a fourth, and Ronald Hainsey, Uncle Ronald. we really need to act here and try and get something. Because I mean, these guys would work perfectly, but it doesn't work for us. Joey Anderson, no thank you. I mean, we could keep Mantha and just be, that's our addition. Harley in second to the Devils for Hoffman. Yeah, so like our division, people are getting players left, right, and center, and we are struggling to get anything. Just trying to see if there's nothing. Well, if we look at left wingers, just trying to see if we can get anything going here. We may not make the playoffs with the likes of what people are getting. But, you know, you take the risk, right? You take that risk. Vogel. Minnesota trades Spurgeon and Hunt to the Bruins for a first and a second. Dzingel. What about Dzingel? No, he does not. Who fits forward line one? Yeah, we are struggling, guys, to get anything here. Yeah, let's just go on the menu and see if there's anything. Top 10 players available. Wow, just available. Is there anything that we're interested in that they labeled us? Yeah, see there. See, Toronto's interested, but they have nothing for me. Salo. Like, it doesn't label us for anything, right? Jim Reimer. Yeah, no, see, he'd be perfect, but can't get it. Bobby Ryan. Oh, yeah, Forbert. We didn't look at Forbert yet. Because there's other guys I forgot that we could be trading. I wanted to upgrade that second pairing. A lot of there's just a lot of picks here. I don't want to just give up a pick for the sake of getting one. I have Fallow in third to the Ducks for Anderson, Dostal, a fifth, and a fifth. I'm just looking here now if there's anything else. Matthew Perreault. Seventh. No. Nothing. Nate Thompson. No trades found. Okay. So we'll just sit here and see if anything pops up in the next 2 hours for us. I like to do this. See the okay, here we go. Coyotes trade Hjalmarsson, Stepan, and a fourth to Florida for a first and a third. Hey, look, it's my boy Tucker Pullman. No, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. Ryan Hartman, not too much value. Filppula, Josh Levo, Grabner, Namath, Janmark, Sherratt, Stone, Zajac, Forbert, Anisimov, Steen, Bosey, Wilson. I mean, what would Steen fit? Line 3. We're gonna do this. Bad contract to bad contract. There we go. Little deal, but it'll help our lines. Mantha's looking at. I gotta ask. Let's see what Florida has. It's Florida, New Jersey, San Jose. So Florida. They're a contending team. It's like taking on Connolly, if anything. It doesn't work for me. New Jersey was next. But they're not even close to a winning team. What's going on? Oh, trade. The Devils, of course. Trade Palmieri, a third, and Carrick to the Sharks for a first and a fifth. So that might not help us here. I mean, yes, we're brought. Fits line 1. We don't need a line 1 player. And San Jose. Kyle Palmieri added. Just doesn't really help now. No extra centers. First are traded away. I mean, what if we just dealt them to a team? I don't know, like a first here. Mantha. And someone just a bad contract. Tyler Johnson, Blake Coleman. No, see, it wouldn't work still. Oh, here we go. Trailer to the Blackhawks. Trade Shaw to the Knights for Fleury. Okay. That was unexpected. I don't think Shaw has the value that set player carries, but okay. Yeah, these wouldn't work either. Almost done the trade deadline here, and we are struggling to see if anybody wants Mantha. What about Buffalo? Do you still have a first? No, I don't know. Vegas trades a first and Hag to the and a third to the Senators for Vatanen. Good trade for Ottawa. They don't have a first. Of course they don't. Looking for a team that's just got a pile of wins. I think I've already passed all that. Yeah. What about Pittsburgh? They have no picks. Yikes. Philly? It's a lot, though. Yeah, I'm guessing they wouldn't do that 1-for-1 now. Okay. We might be left here, guys. And my goodness, 32 minutes. Longest episode we've had. Don't think we're going to get what we want. But, like I said, we could be a playoff team, we could not be a playoff team. And with the year we had, I wouldn't be surprised. Just looking at the draft board, is there any top defense? Oh, right now as it stands, I'd be going 4th or 5th, which is interesting. Oh, that was already a trade from earlier. 10 minutes left, nothing gonna happen. We'll just let the time run out. Five minutes left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so we just clarify what we did. We got rid of Paul Stastny. We brought in Philip Deneau. And we traded Perreault for Steen. So if we're looking at our lines now, I don't know if I affect. Oh, it's all changed now. Okay, Wheeler's up there. Roslovic, Deneau. Appleton down there. Steen over here. And then what? It was Ehlers. No, so that stays the same. You know what? We'll leave that +1. It's fine. The Yikes. Niku. DeMello. Oh my. With the injuries, I'm not surprised. We'll leave that how it is. So let's just see. Do we become a playoff team or do we miss the playoffs? Alright, let's do. Hopefully the sim goes quickly. No injuries, no nothing. Pionk's back. Okay, so we gotta fix that. And then who goes here? Pullman? I don't know. I forget who goes there, but we'll just leave it. I wouldn't be surprised if we start winning games a lot. Oh, Beaulieu, that was the one. Nathan Beaulieu. Okay. Yeah, see, look, now we're going to start winning games. Josh Morrissey out, so our top defenseman's out. Whatever, best lines. Watch us go on the biggest of winning streaks. Josh Morrissey's back. We'll put him back in. So we're above 500. Don't know what the other team is looking at, or the other division's looking at. Patrick Laine out with a concussion for a couple days. That's a blow. Kyle Connor out with an injury. That's just going to be blowing salt to the wound. Patrick Laine back. Nate Thompson. DeMello, I don't know why you're here. Thompson's in. Not giving us pluses, but we're going to have to suffer for now. And we're 2 points out of third in the division. It's just going to be, it's going to come down to the final game, I think, at the rate we're going. Kyle Connor's back, so I mean, that could help. Here's to hoping something happens, guys. Vesalainen's back down the Myers, but who cares? Here we go. The countdown is on for us. A win. Mantha's out with a stomach. Another win. Another win. Mantha's back. We're probably going to the playoffs, guys. I'm not jinxing it, but I think we're going to the playoffs. Oof, that was a big loss to Minnesota. Big win, though. Big wins. We're in the playoffs, guys. From a team that looked like nothing was going to happen to a playoff team, good on us. Good on us. So, Mark Scheifele left away with 84. Patty Lyon not far behind with 80. So this is a good combination going in the future. 22 and 28, not bad. Deneau, how much points did he have with us? 20 games, he had 11 points. So not bad. Not bad at all. And then who's the other guy? We got Steen, but I don't think that much is going to happen. 9 points in 20 games, still not bad, actually. So I think we had a great year, guys. And I mean, Hellebuck's rested. So that's another good thing for us when it comes to the playoffs, is that Hellebuck is fully rested. And we're probably going to go up against the Stars. Yeah, we're going against Dallas. So quickly before we end this video, let's take a look at Dallas. Oops. The Dallas has Hoffman, Sagan, Radulov, Guryanov, Pavelski, Ben, Heinz, Vaska, Como, Dowling, Dickinson, Cogliano, Heiskanen, Klingberg, Johns, Lindell, Alexiak, and Pissick. And in net they have Hudobin and Bishop with Pulak, Sakara, and Hero as their extras. So let me know, guys, what you think. What lineup should we make? I'll leave it there. So next episode we'll do the playoffs, and I will see you guys then. Take care.